Alright, so we're set up again. We've subbed out the samurai for a fighter, so we should be good to go to just get right back out there, honestly. Monument of Metal. Right back to ambushing. So yeah, if it hasn't the realization hasn't dawned yet when you're watching this, this kind of is grinding the game. That's been one of the weird experiences for me as a Let's Player, is that I like to edit out stuff like this, but I think this game is the thing I normally edit out. There's just some games that I can't edit out the part that is that part, because then I don't have any video, period. That's kind of the experience we're having here. It's a metal box. Alright. Oh, clothing. I mean, I don't see any reason to turn down any loot, really. Let's just ruin people. I don't see any reason not to prioritize. I've been prioritizing the tough guy so far, and I don't... That might not be the smartest idea, but I have not come up with a reason not to focus on that character yet. Wait, I don't want to do fight, I want to do attack. Firebolt, there we go. It is nice seeing the individual dice rolls, so I think I like doing it this way instead. Yeah, all those numbers in the 40s and the 80s and stuff. Guess which one was the cleric doing 1 damage? Did they just recover hit points over there? Oh, does that ring heal people nearby? Now I'm curious. Oh wow, this Goblin King is screwed. In fact, I'll just do repeat, honestly. Didn't take any damage this time, good. With the big tough guy down, I'm just going to do attacks, but I'm going to not use any more magic. There we go. There we go, things are improving. We're off on a good start, and 2 characters just leveled up. I'm glad there's enough unique portraits to accommodate this game, because it has like 16 character slots, I believe, and so that's more than enough character portraits, thankfully, so I get to keep these guys looking different, even though I'm hiring multiple people that are technically the same role. There's gonna be 2 melee characters up here. Level up Pangolin. Let's give him a bit of agility. I've heard agility is really good for melee characters because it helps them dodge attacks. So accompanied with his already high health, I think a little bit of agility could help him out there. He just learned Vanguard Stance. Now I'm curious about that because when our other knight went down, he had just used Vanguard Stance himself, so I assume it has something to do with defending your teammates. Let's see. Vanguard Stance. Chance to intercept damage to the back row, higher rate than when defending. Okay, so Vanguard Stance is a attack that defends another character in the party from a damage. So our other knight actually died using Vanguard Stance, unfortunately, so it has its drawbacks, as it were. Let's also increase your agility by a bit. She's got 16 more experience. Counterattack. Interesting. Chance to counter when attacked. Higher rate when defending. So they both got nice little tricks that can help us when we're being attacked in general. And both of them get boosted if they're guarding. The idea is just figuring out when to actually try guarding in the first place. I'm gonna prioritize going to these 2 ambush spots first of all, and then I'll decide what to do after that point, possibly exploring the underground dungeons. But the first hurdle is just getting my various parties to survive this little 2-part ambush situation for some loot. A sword is in the wooden box. That sounds rather encouraging. And it's a Goblin King. We can take these guys as far as I can tell. We seemed to take them down just fine last time. Let's just defend. That guy's 2 damage is not worth it, and it's probably better to have him defend in case he gets attacked. 68, 51, miss, 40. He is relatively resilient to fire damage compared to some enemies we've fought. We'll repeat that. He is down, and nobody in the party has taken damage so far. Also good. Spellcaster will now defend. Yeah, honestly, mashing A is more satisfying than doing it instantly. Because at least even if you're mashing A fast, you still get to see all the numbers pop up. So you get a better idea of what was happening during the turn. Alright, so we got both chests now. That was relatively straightforward. I'm actually a little shocked by how clean this has gone so far. Hey guys. Yeah, we'll just do this again. He's down. And they missed their attack, thankfully. And he's down. I think the bow upgrade was definitely worth it. I think it's increasing our survivability quite a bit by shortening some of these encounters. Because my protagonist does some serious damage per hit a lot of the time now. That's encouraging. Hey, bad guy. A quirk I've heard about... Oh, this is a bigger fight. A little quirk I've heard about is that apparently if you, what is it? If you, flee from a fight, that's one of these skull icons where you can clearly see where it is. If you attack the same guy again after fleeing from them, it'll apparently become a different fight, which is amusing and strange. I don't think it's quite time to heal yet, so we'll have you defend still. Here we go. He's down. Everyone moves on to the other targets. Nice. Front row's down on the first turn, and we're dealing damage to the next row too. Let's have the spellcaster defend for a turn. Yeah, I don't think we quite need her spells right now, and they're limited use compared to everybody else's free melees. Bit of experience? Nice. A few characters are getting a little closer to leveling up. We're getting dangerously close to having a level 5 cleric in the party. It's nice to have access to that kind of heals, but honestly, it would be kind of cool if the highest level character was somebody besides the healer. Like somebody who has to worry about taking a hit, for example. Right, let's go after this guy now. I think this is where everything went to crap last time. Oh, this is just regulars. This is relatively low risk. In fact, my party still hasn't really taken that much damage overall. Just throwing a few attacks here and there. There's some damage. Yeah, we went down to the last guy just like that. Go ahead and defend as the spellcaster this time. There we go. Come on. Oh. I'm just staring at that fighter's experience. She's so close. 97. Alright, we're getting a little momentum here. As if we're getting more capability to survive around here. Let's try this door. Oh, it's dark in here now, huh? Concerning. Hey! An odd object and a pretty object. Always happy for loot. Let's try to fill this map in. We clear? It makes me oddly jumpy to be moving this way. Oh! Hey! It's the dungeon from before. Because we've been through the other part of this dungeon before in the beginning tutorial area, and so what we're seeing over there is that chunk of dungeon. I wonder if they connect. Scarlet noticed something. It'll be interesting to see if they actually connect at some point. Oh, we can ambush here. Let's go do that. We should be safe to do it. Strider disappeared. Ambushing. What are you? A Death Seeker level 16? Do I want that to it's an axe. I don't think anyone uses axes, but also it's a Death Seeker. Kinda like, let's see a different enemy, maybe. Please, like anything else, show up. That's probably better, right? Yeah, level 9 Hydra. That's gotta be better than a freaking Death Seeker. That looked like my nightmare. Dear Lord. Alright, let's try it out. It'll have a spear. That's something for my, my fighter to use. I mean, my, knight to use. I do kind of wonder if I just need to wipe out all the little guys first, instead of the lead Hydra. I feel like I've got to go for the Hydra, right? Just go for all we can here. Because my concern... Part of me is like, for a defensive measure, I'll be safer if I wipe out everybody in the front. But it does seem like the Hydra runs away pretty fast. And I genuinely do not know if my attacks make it run away faster or not. Or if it just runs away in a few turns no matter what I do. So for now, I'll just assume that's a good idea to attack the lead bad guy. 104, wow. That's some danger. The enemies are hesitating. Whoa, okay, yeah, he's just changing rows. For a brief moment there, I thought he ran away. He is very close to going down. Nice. Other characters can't reach him back there, of course, because they have short-range weapons. Still nobody taking damage in my party. The enemy should be pretty down, though, between the people that have access to attacking it. Oh, there it goes. And now we just make, hopefully, short work of all these random baby Dras. Oh! We got some damage to heal now. Oh! That difference, wow! He took 1 damage for an attack that seems to be the same thing as what made the other character take significantly more damage. That's a bit of a jump. Alright. Let's have you back on defending, Spellcaster. There we go. She's all healthy again. And a 5 enemy combat scene probably means that we'll have a decent amount of experience on our hands after this. There we go. Only got to see only 1 tiny little nudge there, but hey, at least that 1 fighter leveled up. And we get the treasure chest. Oh. Common thing for metal box would be Lich's hand. That's my only option. If it's not right, then I didn't have an option to be right. but it is right. I hope that in that situation that means I'm always right. It'd be a hell of a situation to be like, oh no, you were wrong, even though we didn't give you the option that could have been right. Let's circle back towards the entrance from here. Never mind. I just figured we'd check that direction first. That's usually how I explore these types of places. Is continually try to loop back towards the entrance and so you can figure out where you're going. So now that we're having a nice long run finally, we'll probably have healed characters back at the base. And I'll be feeling much more safe about this whole situation, because I've been genuinely concerned that like my party was gonna fall apart. I was worried that we're gonna continually have people get taken out faster than they can possibly get healed. We got a bottle, an odd object, and food. I've been playing Odin Sphere, so the existence of food is like, ooh, a level up a chance. But that's that game. It's a weird quirk of that game, is that you eat food to gain experience, which makes you suddenly look at food in a very, very different light than you often do in games, and suddenly you're like, oh my god, food, that's amazing! I'm gonna level up like 4 times! Which is not how you're used to considering any of that. These guys go down nice and fast, thankfully. So I usually don't think I have to worry about too much. I'll probably let my spellcaster sit this one out. Yep, 2 down. Or 1 down, but maybe 2 down? No, not so lucky. Not much damage coming my way so far, though. There we go. Is it? Oh, what was that? Oh, they casted a void to dodge more. Oh, well, that didn't help. That's adorable. When you defeat enemies in this game, it just says that their energy ran out. It's weird language. Oh, whoops. My bad. I forgot to level up my fighter. Ashibi. A little more agility for you. Counterattack. We know what that is now. And now Darkmoon's leveled up to 2. She's got a bit of agility. We'll focus on... Let's give her a little vitality. Otherwise she's in trouble. 12 more hit points. She's now at 42. When I got her originally, she had 20 hit points. They start off at 20. That is comical and rough. I got Ice Bolt now. So we'll take a look at that down here. Oh. Wait, where is it? I guess I'm looking at the wrong thing. It must be... Oh, spells, right. So we learned Ice Bolt at level 3. Spear an enemy with ice. This is fire. So we have fire and ice now. This is good against earth, but bad against water. This is good against fire, but weak against thunder. It'll take a little practice to figure out which ones are which for some of these enemies. I wonder if I should be using mana restoring items. I wonder if I even have mana restoring items, to be honest. So there's the map. I guess this is the place to check, right? Equipment. Not really, actually. There's a few weird quirks of the inventory that take some time to get used to. Hello. It looks like an opportunity to open a gate. There's a bolt on the door. This door is closed by some mechanism. Some locks are simple. Others are complicated. Either way, tripping some devices opens the door. but I guess in this case I don't have to say much. Remove the bolt. By triggering a mechanism, the door opens. The device is somewhere. Closed restricted doors will appear red on the map. There's a bolt on the door. Pull it out. Yep. Ta-da! Now we have access to the staircase from the beginning, which means that I can also now go take the staircase we saw at the beginning of the game as my entrance now, and that would get me into this part of the area and wherever it might lead, including maybe even like a mini-boss of some kind. That was a dead end, right? Yeah. There could still be something down here that's not filled in yet, and there could still be more down here, I believe. But other than that, most of our map is pretty filled in along the way. But yeah, the map's been organized into 2 long halls, so this is the first opportunity we've had to connect the 2. Let's see if I can persist for a little longer. Party is plenty healthy at the moment, except for the fact that the mage is running a little low on experience. Ranger and cleric are pretty close to leveling. Let's see if I can get that to happen before tragedy strikes. Scarlet noticed something. This must be an ambush room. You can ambush here. We have the ability to. Let's go for it. So we're basically unlocking a series of loot rooms so that when I make my subsequent runs, I can hit each of these rooms to basically get the chance to do bonus attacks. I might want to run through the dungeon we cleared in the tutorial area to see if any of those are also ambush rooms. So now that we have somebody who could actually recognize them. Let's see. Level 11 Hydra. Kind of the usual. There's a shield in there. Ooh. Yeah, I want my tank to be hard to kill. That sounds like good news to me. So everybody attack the Hydra while they're standing in front, because we won't have that opportunity for long. Let's see. So bonus against Earth versus bonus against Thunder. Do I have multiple... I have multiple tiers. I can cast Slow to reduce their avoid. Ooh, to stop it from dodging. That's interesting. Maybe I should open the fight with that, because I can keep casting other spells on them for the rest of the fight. Did it work? Yep, their avoid decreased. That'll help all my attacks land. Especially for the next round, because sooner or later... And yeah, they rearrange now, and half my characters can't even attack the back row anymore, so... Having the remaining people who can attack have a guaranteed hit chance is a nice improvement at that point. No one in my party has taken damage, because they didn't even fight back yet. Let's test the damage on Ice Bolt. I don't know what to expect, really. Oh, we missed anyway. So much for that reduced avoid, huh? 48. Oh, not good hits on the Hydra at all. Hydra's resting. Oh, a little bit of damage to heal. Alright, we have to work on this Hydra, because they've been more resilient to damage than I was hoping. Let's go ahead and cure our damaged character. Alright, so we did 48 last time, now we'll compare the fire spell. 71. Oh, one baby draw down. Might be able to actually attack them in a moment. 96. Okay, so fire seems to do more damage against Hydra, unless that was a crit or something. Hydra continues to hesitate, apparently. They're about to escape. That's not good. They're not hesitating, they're fleeing. That's not what that word means. No one's hurt, so we'll defend. And focus on the big bad, because we don't want him escaping. Come on, somebody get him before he escapes. There we go. We actually managed to kill the front row before killing the Hydra that time. Hey, Cleric leveled up. And we got a rare shield. But only time will reveal the identity of that shield. And whatnot. Ooh. Darkness, take me. I'm a little nervous about the fact that you never get to save in this game. A treasure box lies before you. And by never save, I mean you can't save till you go all the way back to town, as far as I can tell. Looks like someone was dragging it, but they gave up on it. Of course I'm gonna open it, even though it's probably a trap. Strider reaches out for the treasure box, but suddenly, it's a Mumic! Huh? Whoa. Is the chest talking to me? The box suddenly speaks, and its arms and legs pop out.
I don't like your look. You're a treasure-hunting ruffian. What's that? I'm right, aren't I?
Yes?
It's just like I said. I'm the chief of the Mimics. My name is Mumic. Greedy adventurers are my friends. I hope we can be allies forever. What I'm saying is that I love unique items. If I don't get any to eat, I'll get shakes and twitches. So if you have a unique item, why not just give it to me? I'll eat it with pleasure. Huh? What's up with that look? Don't get me wrong. There will be compensation for you guys. Listen, unique items are special items we can find in the world. Which means if you get one, you'll never find another. But if the chief mimic eats it, that's a whole nother story. The item I eat will be gone, but it will reappear somewhere else. And you get another shot to find it. But whether you find it again depends on your luck.
I see.
What's up with that weak reaction, you ignorant scoundrel? Listen, you'll understand if you try it in a labyrinth. You may find the same equipment, but their stats change each time. Consider it destiny. You'll find lots of equipment, so use the ones you like, but unique items are different. You can only find one. But if I eat it, you get another chance to find it again. Which means you could repeat this until you get the stats you want. You'll thank me one day. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to teach the new mimics how to use the teleporter. I'll be lurking in the labyrinth, so we'll meet again somewhere. See you again.
Suddenly, Mumic dashes away at incredible speed. How does a chest dash? That's alarming. Oh, I mean, we've seen chests with legs and stuff. Mimics are always different in each game. So, apparently, despite being unique, the unique items in this game are not set in stone. Which makes them different from a lot of games that have unique items. So you'll find the +10, you'll find the Wand of Ultimate Destruction, or whatever the hell, and it might have shitty healing on it instead of damage or something, or who knows what. And apparently, if you, give it to Mr. Mumic over there, you can go find it again somewhere, and it'll have better stats, maybe. Or worse stats, who knows. Basically another layer of grinding somewhere in the grinding with all the grinding. Nice. I love that I just love that my warrior, or my, fighter, or, no, my knight already has almost 100, health. That is good for us. That's a good look for us. Oh yeah, look at these, look how fast these guys go down, that's great. I'll just repeat. No damage taken, I'm sure. Oh right, I have to level up my... Got a little distracted with what was going on there. We have to level up our friend here. Hideo? Don't get to level you up very much, do we? Good to go for more agility, let's go for piety a bit, that's your holy stat. 14 more hit points, taking him up to 90 also. And he learned Holy One and Multi-Cure. Let's learn. Multi-Cure, recover all allies' hit points. That's nice. It's not even particularly expensive, honestly. But it's not often you'd have that many people to heal at once. A Holy One is learn Cure, Multi-Cure, Cure Poison Hit, and Avoid. Okay? So I have those other spells too then? Somewhere? Let's see, how's everyone's experience doing? Lead character's up to 96, so he'll be hitting level 4 pretty soon here. Everyone else is a little bit further off. But I'm happy to see the main character level. Is he dangerous, you know? He's our local ruffian. Where am I gonna come up now? Over here, Strider. Since you got here, you pass. So, let's get to the anticipated task for completion. Let's see. First, take this. It's the wanted lineages. It lists wanted lineage types.
In the Strangers Guild, we gather info on lineage types. We compile all of that information and give it to new members. The list is sorted by labyrinth. New entries will be handled by those who go to the new labyrinth. If you want to know more, make sure to check the list.
Alright, so party menu, info wanted lineages.
I'll give you one more tip. Some lineage types can't be encountered by walking around. In the list, you can find info about those particular creatures. If you can't find one, try reading the list for a clue. Might be a bit early to tell you. Luckily, the lineage types here have already been located.
How do you know?
A civilian from the slums who came to collect relics saw it. The target is Cursing Souls, found at the plane's crash site. Yes, the same machine you were in. Anyway, investigate up ahead until you get to the dead end. There should be a pathway leading towards the wreckage. If you have any doubts, head back. After all, it is a lineage type waiting for you out there. Alright, I'm going. I'll pray for you.
Now we need to figure out when we want to take out this lineage. That could be pretty tough. Cursing Souls and one other, Squirming Mandible, are on the wanted lineage type list. So party... Identify? No. Item? Did I lose track of where I was supposed to look for it? Info. Wanted lineages. So the Mausoleum of Metal. Ooh. So we slayed that toad as part of the story, but we have these two to go for now. Cursing Souls and... Cheap Master Thief? Whoa. Okay, yeah. Danger 1? They all seem to have the same danger level, which is not particularly high. So that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Go explore, we'll find some enemy types we've seen before. Master Thief might be tough. Rumor says the one who steals the black sweet candy hides in the depths of the Mausoleum of Metal. Lately, adventurers have been hearing a child's voice from the abandoned flying ship. Investigate. Alright, so we have two enemies to fight. One's in the ship, one is elsewhere. Unknown. Somewhere out there, there's a Squirming Mandible. 3 heads squirm in the sea of sand. Those heads keep getting closer, but no one knows why. Gross. But that's out in some location we've never seen before. Oh, look, there's the plane. So the suggestion seems to be that that's the direction you want to go. Oh. How do you tell if it's that way or that way? Because the plane, the background moves as you rotate in a weird way. But anyway, if we get to the plane, then we'll find a boss. Just go ahead and explore for a little bit. Got more map to fill in. Where are we relative to everything else? So there's the entrance of the entire place, and we're now down here. In this little floating chamber that's not attached. But nearby. Relatively nearby. Pretty object, nice. Right, this is actually the same train we see over there. We normally walk past it on that direction, now we're seeing on this side. I believe it's the same train, I don't think they're repeating it. We'll just keep looking around. We seem to have hit the tipping point where suddenly our party can survive for a few fights. Oh. This is something to be concerned about. That's a lot of enemies at once. I'm wondering if I should be pulling out. Let's give it a go. Let's test our chances, right? If we're thinking of going after a big bad, blanking on names all of a sudden, a legacy or whatever we call them. If we're thinking of going after a big bad guy, we should be ready to deal with these guys. Let's try an Ice Bolt on Quincy and see how much damage it does. Come on. Oh, 29. Alright, don't use ice on the fairies. It does not work. Whoa. I did not see the frogs. There's 8 enemies in this group. That's concerning. And they're rearranging themselves. I'll stick with it for now, but we might want to pull out. Let's attack back. I'll attack a Quincy with that character. I'll also fire on the Quincy with my spellcaster. We don't want them getting spells off. They can be dangerous. Wow, there's some damage, huh? Damage is kind of going all over the place right now because there's so many foes here. No incoming damage so far, I don't think. Alright. I'm gonna keep going after Quincy's with anyone who can, because I don't want them to do anything, really. But very few people, I think, can attack them. Pretty much comes down to my character that has the bow. You're gonna have to defend, too, at this point. Die, bugs. Oh. My attack on the Quincy missed. But, oh, now he'll be in range with our knight, too. And no one took a hit. Interesting. Alright, we have 2 people attacking the Quincy this time. There we go. Alright, now it's just a couple frogs. Nothing to worry about, hopefully. I say as I get crit for 70 damage all of a sudden. Someone better level up from this one. Except I don't think anyone's that close. Yeah. Oh, right, a protagonist. Forgot about that. Nice little chunk of experience, huh? Strider leveled up. Could go further into agility, further into vitality. There are options. Let's get a little vitality. It affects how much health you should get per turn, I'm sure. And giving him a nice, heavy stat will help out. Medium armor soul. Equip medium armors. So now you can replace his wandering cloth with other things, except I don't have anything else. So we're gonna have to not pretend otherwise. I got spears earlier. That was... We haven't left yet, have we, though? So I can't use them? No. We have to identify them on our way out still. I think you can identify on the way here, while you're in here too, but I think it costs you something. I might as well just let my identifications happen when I'm on my way out of the dungeon. And just hope that we don't abruptly lose everything. What's with the flowers? I mean, not the flowers, butterflies. A glowing butterfly flutters by. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do, baby?
Take the butterfly, kill the butterfly. Jeez. Let's take it. Not kill. Strider touches the butterfly's wings softly and immediately bursts into flame. Game over. Oh, maybe I wasn't that far off. Oh. I think the butterfly just kicked me out of the dungeon. Okay, well, I guess I'll find out what my items are.
Battle cloth +3.
Bamboo spear +2. Silver ginger. A silver ginger that grows even in poison swamps. Cure poison. Interesting, that's a new one for me. Master buckler. The first buckler made in Sword City. Nice, we got an upgraded shield and an upgraded spear. Good news for my knight. Taunting handbell. A bell that makes a sound that taunts enemies. Force chime. Nice, we got a little mix of items here. Yeah, that boss totally kicked me out of the dungeon. I mean, that butterfly. The good news is I opened that shortcut underground, so if I want to get back to where I was, all I really have to do is go to the first dungeon entrance, go through that gate I opened, and then walk through that way, at which point we can leave, and I'll get back to roughly where I left off, I think. For now, let's go ahead and visit the base. Did everyone recover? 34 credits from standby members. Are there any more black and white portraits? Oh, 6 more hours on Yoshimitsu. But, yeah, our other wizard has leveled up. That's good. Training. What does training mean? Oh, they're not my party right now is what it means by their training. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, all 3 of them are currently alive. Alright, good news. Now if somebody goes down, I have people to replace them with. That's a good place to be in. Let's visit our equipment over here. So we can place the bamboo spear with a bamboo spear +2, I believe. There we go. That increases damage by 3. We can go from a leather buckler to a master buckler. That increases defense by 6 and avoid by 1. Also great news. Don't think anyone else can really use shields right now, unfortunately. What about armor? Wander Cloth would reduce my stats. Battle Cloth would give, increase my defense and my avoidance. I don't think that's the character that needs the defense the most, though. She's the one that takes all the hit all the time. So we'll let her go from her Wander Cloth to her Battle Cloth, increasing avoid by 1 and defense by 4. That should help out. Do I want a shield in the offhand for her? Gives her -1 to hit. I don't know. It'd probably help keep her alive a bit longer. I don't know if I should offhand daggers on these characters. I'm not sure how the what dual wielding does in this game, and whether there might be a significant penalty. But I think what's going on here is we have the heal ring +1. I think I might be healing somebody. It might be healing her by 1 every turn. At least I think I might be doing that. In which case I might want to put it on somebody who takes damage regularly, or who, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on the cleric just to keep them safe by having any chip damage they take slowly heal. I don't know if there's really anyone where 1 heal per turn is that big of a benefit, to be honest. But it's something. Let's go ahead and take a break.